We're yattering away, ain't we, us two? And it's like, oh, yeah, we've got to go live, haven't we? Have you switched your phone off in case Fox is about?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Oh, hello, folks. Anyway, Colin here, Festa 67's workshop, and my sidekick for the day,
Mike at Scaly Models.
Hello. So, yeah, we're back on the YouTubes again. It only seems like yesterday, mate, doesn't it?
It was, didn't it? Didn't it fly?
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Anyway, let's have a looky-loo who's in the chat there. Spro and Glue's in saying, hi, Colin and Dad, like left. Happy days, mate. Good man. Fred then goes, hi, chaps. Yay, I'm first. Yeah. And then he goes, damn, Spro beat me by seconds.
Hi, Fred.
Could just imagine Fred stubbing his feet round his shed going, oh, it's not fair, I only missed it by seconds. Mike said hello to Fred. Spro and Glue says, not on my screen. And Fred says, laugh out loud. Let's have a look on my chat who came in first. Yeah, Spro and Glue, just picture Fred on the YouTube chat, mate. He's saying hello to you and me, mate. Hello, Fred. And hello, Mrs. Fred as well. Hello, Mrs. Fred. That's saying hello to Spro and Glue, who's waving back. Dan's in at Quano Man, Sleeping Beauty himself. He's a git, and he put that Spider Pig picture up in the Facebook, didn't he, and your cover. Yeah. And I'm like, really, Dan? Okay, so I zoomed in on the picture we had of him sleeping, and that's gone up now. So, yeah. Graham Roberts in saying hello. Hello, Graham. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Mike saying hello to Graham, and Graham saying hello back. He's saying hello to Dan. Fred saying hello to Dan and Graham. And yeah, good show last night, Fred, by the way, mate.
Yeah.
Graham McRobert, iModelers United. Thing is, Fred, we all sit in the hangout, don't we, Dad, on a Sunday winding down, and we've all got Fred on our screens, and not a word gets uttered, Fred. All the time you're on, it's just like, and there's like 6 people just staring at their screen blankly, isn't there? Because Fred's on. Yeah. Gemma's saying hi to Festa and Dad. Hiya, Gemma. Yeah, he switched his Alexa off as well as soon as you came in. Fred saying hello to Gemma, and Gemma saying hi to everyone. That's me saying hello back to Gem. Gemma saying hello to Fred. Edward Leonard's in saying good day, everyone. Happy days. How you doing, Edward? Hope you're all right, mate.
And me.
Fred saying hello to Edward. Gemma, question of the day. How's the fish doing? Oh, no. Well, there's a big picture of the fish now in the Festa 67s group, Gemma, because we might have been teasing Mike about Psycho last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to put your full screen so we can have a Psycho update?
No,
you're right, yeah.
He's still going mental in there. He's now attacking the snail. I've got a snail halfway up the wall.
Over now to our aquatic collar. Yeah.
He's a headbanger, mate.
Edward saying hello to Fred. Gemma saying hello to Edward. Dum, 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 dum. Edward saying hello back to Gems. Excuse me. Hey, live get Dad started yawning.
Yeah.
I Dad and I Fred, says Quano Man. Edward saying hi to Dan. Cool, that jumped. Gemma saying hello to Quano Man. Spro and Glue says, Alexa, play Mr. Blobby. Yeah. If anyone's Alexa goes off, we're only reading the chat. William Rayburn's in saying, good morning, Mike and Colin. Hope everyone in chatland are having a wonderful day. Oh, what lovely words, mate. Same goes back for you, William, mate. We hope everything's going all right for you, me old China, and that you're staying safe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fred's got a crying, laughy face. Oh, Ice Queen's in. Look at this lot, Dad. Boom.
Whoosh, get it in.
Hi, Colin, sweetie, and gorgeous Mike. Just popped in to say hello. As off to work, we'll catch you when I get home. And look at all of that, mate. Love hearts and kisses and mate. I'm feeling the love. Is that because she knows I've got her 3D print hanging off the build plate just over there?
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I've got to have a looky-loo, mate.
More brownie points, eh?
Oh, yeah, I'm going for it, mate. There'll be photographs of it. And, mate, I'm going to proper tease her. Either that, or I won't photograph it, and I'll just put it in the packaging and let her see it. That might be the better option, mightn't it?
That's the one.
Phil East is in saying afternoon all. Afternoon, Phil. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Mike's going to ask Sue, and he's typed in some love hearts. I haven't typed anything in yet because my keyboard is down there because I'm using mouth words, but huggy, 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 huggy. There you go.
Oh, God. Graham, pass that bucket.
Yeah, didn't think of that, did you? And I'm not a hugger. Fred says, yeah, that spider pig was funny. Oh, was it now, Fred? Are you ganging up on me and all now, are you? That's all right. Love, don't post his parcel. Make him wait. Yeah, bless him. Graham says he hasn't had his coffee yet past the bucket. Iron Man 129 is in saying good afternoon all. Good afternoon, Iron Man. Are you the real Tony Stark?
Question.
There's the question of the day. Fred saying you sure ain't not asleep. Scaly saying hello to Iron Man. Oh yeah, Quano says, yeah, you put the pic of me up on YouTube first. Yeah, we might have tucked you up like a kipper on Dad's show last night. If you haven't seen it, we did a show last night over on Mike's channel, Scaly Models, which is going along the bottom there. Feel free to like, subscribe, ring his bell. But yeah, we did a live show last night, and we may have stitched Quano Man up on it by showing him asleep on the hangout. Carl is in saying hello, gents, and everyone in chat. How do, Carl? Hope you're doing all right, mate, and keeping well. And congrats on all your job stuff and everything, mate. I bet you're mint, mate. I bet you're loving it.
Yeah.
Quano Man says, Alexa, play I've Got a Song That Will Get on Your Nerves. That was that Joe Pasquale one, wasn't it?
Pasquale it was, didn't it?
Yeah. That's you saying hello to Cole. Fred saying hello to Iron Man and Phil. Fred's going high to making models, and Iron Man says, the truth is, I am Iron Man.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Well, if that's the case, Iron Man's got mine and yours stickers, Carl.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, mate.
I sent him some the other week.
Oh, right. Oh, good man. Yeah.
He was me 300th sub.
That's right. So he was. Are we gonna see our stickers on Iron Man's suit then?
Well, that's what I was just thinking that.
Paul Lyons is saying afternoon all. Afternoon, Paul. And Paul. Phil East has got one. He says, after a bath then, are you Tony Starkers? I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
That's you saying hello to Paul Lyons, and so is Fred, mate. So that's the chat pretty much up to date there, mate. And we done well there.
Up to date there, mate. That was quick.
That's Iron Man saying, yes, you did, mate. Thanks a lot, he says. Happy days.
No worries. More than welcome.
Yeah, so we got a bit of the old bench stuff going on, ain't we, again? I'm doing that bad boy from last week.
Ooh.
I've done that.
Put yourself full screen. Oh, it's all right. I was going to say put yourself full screen. Show it there.
Oh, right. Yeah, certainly. Yeah, that's the box. And I've been playing with the CAD and the 3D printer, and I may have printed a louver window to go on the back.
Fantastic. Look at that.
Aye, bit of louverage. Have you some of that?
That's
Right?
memories, that is, mate. That's memories.
Well, I used to have one on my 2.8 Capri injection, but I didn't have our names on the windscreen. I'm going to clarify that because
No dice hanging, no.
no, that was on the oh god, that was on the Imp.
Oh, not the
Oh, yeah, that had the boxing gloves and the classy, wasn't it, mate? Back then.
Oh yeah. Yeah, everybody had it, didn't they?
Absolutely, but yeah, I had one of those on the back of the Capri. Yeah. Nice looking car, but a dog to drive because the back end was useless on them, wasn't it?
Yep. Absolutely.
So yeah, that's what I'm up to today. What are you going up to, me old China? Let's bang you on the full screen, mate.
Yeah, I'm leaving the Virgin Galactic for now because I'll do the decals on that off screen.
Oh right, yeah, it's been a bit of a mare, is it?
Well, Fred did say they're a bit like wallpaper, and yes, they are. But they are going on with a bit of fettling and stuff, and I don't want to turn the air blue on here this afternoon. So,
are they a bit fragile, Dad?
Yeah, a bit like me, mate. I've managed to purchase. It's the Titanic Searcher Le Soirée or Soirée, or I'm not French, so I can't pronounce it. But it's a 1-200 by Heller.
Nice.
110 pieces. And I have started it.
Have you a bit of that then, eh?
Yep. So I'm going to go to me down can.
Just as well you said that, mate.
Reese is in. Reese
I've
is in.
got mine running somewhere. Let's just make sure that that's running. Yeah, have you a bit of that? Don't need that on. Archie's in as well, saying how is everyone? Fine and dandy, Arch. How are you, mate? And you managed to sort your 3D printer out. Yeah, Reese is saying hello, fellas.
You're all right, mate.
Sprue and Glue says he might now even be Tony Stickers. So he did. He's good. Fred's saying hello to Reese. He's asking Fred whether he's okay. I've got an hello Carl there. He's got a new W sensor coming, and I'm okay, thanks. Brilliant, mate. Brilliant. Because, yeah, you'll be up and running then. They are good, Ellie Goo, mate. They do look after you. Carl's going, you're busy down there. It's absolute bedlam up here. He's got EMAS answering 99 calls for us as well. Oh, mate.
For the USA?
Yeah.
Or for was that for us? Yeah. I'm confused.
Yes. Just goes to show you, though, Dad, doesn't it, eh?
Dave Dad, yeah, it does, Dave Dad, yeah.
I know, I'm getting worse, and I can't remember what I was going to do now.
You're going to put
I'm going to switch my tablet on as well so that I can see the chat.
Oh, just us, Cole said. Not a USA, just us.
Just us, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to put my chattykins on so I can try to be a bit more interactive with you all whilst I'm building, because it is difficult when chat's above your head and you're building below and people think that you're not, that you're ignoring them, and we're not. We don't ignore people.
We don't ignore people, Con.
We're just old blokes that can't see very well, mate, ain't we?
Yeah, and fart a lot. Yeah.
You speak for yourself, mate. Don't know what you mean, officer. Dear. Let's bung the old Downy cams on. We are on OBS cam, if I remember rightly, which is that one. Let's bung the tablet in.
Right. Boom, 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 boom. This Hello plastic is very soft.
Bit like the Dragnut plastic, is it?
Yeah. and very, very blue, very light blue.
Oh, right, yeah. That's not the stream. It is.
Right, here we are. That's found you.
Let's go home.
35.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, yeah, the ISS spacewalk's going on. Just saw that. Yeah. There you go. Let's have a bit of that one. Oh, look, it's someone sitting there holding a tablet, Dad, just like I am.
Oh, God, yeah.
That's uncanny, isn't it?
Are they?
Let's pop out the chat. And go into live chat. Hopefully now I can interact with folks a bit better. So we'll have some of that. Shove that there.
28.
Yeah, that looks like that's synced. Lovely. Happy days, folks. Happy days. Nope. Yeah, there's a mouse there. Look. Right. I think we'll get a bit of the older Garmers going today on that bad boy. So, where is it? That's my out to stop my Agama bottles from falling over device.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really technical, mate. You like that, don't you?
The man with the resin printer, he's got all this technical stuff.
Have some of that. All right, let's try and get myself on camera. Because we can do this, Festa.
That'd be a good idea. You know what you need, don't you? A producer in the background who gives you stick for
Yeah. Let's just move that just to one side. He says optimistically. There you go. And the theory being is that we should then stay on camera.
I've got a sink mark there right in that plastic. How bad, sir?
There you go.
Sprugoo time. It's time for the Sprugoo.
Absolutely. And yeah. And this old Capri is going to be done in the old JPS colours. Hence the gold radiator grille going in.
Yeah. Nice black and gold, eh?
Oh, mate, works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking, of the Kshatriya Gundam.
Yeah.
I was thinking of doing that in black and gold. An old gold aged in a frame with a bit of weathering on it. And then black.
Yeah.
Then black panels, but with gold panel lines, if that makes sense. I don't know whether it would work, though.
Sounds like it would, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's different, isn't it?
So why not? A little of what you fancy, mate.
Yeah.
Does you good.
Absolutely, mate. It's something different, isn't it?
Yeah. Go. We'll let that one do its stuff.
Yeah, and I'll be doing my basket of goodness later. Basket of goodness. Lynn Dipple's in saying, howdy, Colin and Dad. Heidi, my friends. Time to go to work.
Lynn.
So it's time to go to work. Bye all and be safe. Happy days. Lynn put another video up on her channel yesterday, folks. If you want to go and pop over and keep her company and donate a little of your time to give a little watchy.
Yeah.
And she was doing a Sydney Opera House Lego, mate.
Yeah, she was that.
Absolutely, mate. And yeah, share the love, innit, mate?
Absolutely. The love needs sharing.
Phil Easty saying hi and bye to Lynn.
Can you hear me sounding?
Is that Dave? Dave? Oh, bless him. We wind Dave up mercilessly, don't we, Captain Sanding?
Oh, God, yeah.
And he's like, but I don't sand a lot. And it's like, Dave, you had to hoover your bench because of the pile of sawdust and model stuff on the bench, mate. It is fun. He's like, it's like having a pet hamster in the background or a gerbil. It's like, it's brilliant, isn't he? Oh, God, a funnier character I couldn't wish to meet. Oh, he's nuts. Just imagine what he's like at work.
Cool, blimey. As long as he doesn't come up with his catchphrase reply when his boss says to him, "What you been doing today then, Dave?"
Yeah, nothing. Yeah. And he starts his new role today as well, does that, Dave? So good luck with that, Dave. I know you're a little bit nervous, mate, but don't be. You'll be fine. He's now a projects team leader, doing some stuff on projects that I can't really talk about because he works for a
company.
Well, he used to work for Sky.
Yeah.
Many moons ago, but it's to do with the current global situation is the place where he works, but so he's got quite a lot to do there, and he's taking on a different role now.
Yeah.
Do you know, I would drive this Capri myself, you know, because it looks really classy in black and gold.
Yeah, my brother-in-law had one. All naturally, it was all red.
Yeah.
3-litre S he had.
Oh, right, yeah. Nice.
With extra wide wheels on the back, so as when he went round corners, it slid even further.
Yeah. Yeah, the Carlos Fandango super wide wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember people that used to have the fake side pipes on their cars?
Oh, God, yeah.
Back then. And they would just have them hanging, wouldn't they? And have a normal exhaust pipe coming out the back. It's like, why buy these side pipes if you're not going to connect them up?
Yeah.
There you go. Nice bit of shiny grillage, and then the lights will be scraped off. Happy days. A little bit of that Agama pigment. So once it's dry, you can buff it.
Buff it with a buffer.
Yeah, you can buff it up with a cotton bud of goodness, see?
Eric's in from Twisted Rail Lobbies. Hey, Carl. Hi, Mike. Hi, everyone else. Glad to see you back at the bench, Mike. Thanks, Eric.
Yeah.
Good to see you, buddy.
Absolutely. It was nice to get a live show on your own channel last night as well, mate, wasn't it? Because you've been toying with the idea, but you was a bit, am I feeling it? So we come up with I'll come and keep you company bit, didn't we? And he was persuaded to do it.
Well, it wasn't bullying. No, it wasn't bullying.
No, it was, well, you're going live whether you like it or not. But it done you good, didn't it, at the end of the day, mate?
I had a couple of things that I just wanted to say, and that was a good platform to say it for those that hadn't heard and done stuff. But Felice is also saying Chaos Space Marines look like a good idea. Turns out all the gold armor trim takes forever. It's worth it though, Phil.
Absolutely, mate.
Worth it. And don't forget, the thing is, you can always cover your happy little accidents up.
Bit of weathering.
So Fred is saying, so this ship for the Twitter group build that starts today, is that, well, I didn't think I could, because I'd already started it, Fred, I didn't think I could put it in the group build, but if that's okay, just say the word and by all means, I'll take part. More than happy to. Because he's got a ship build thing going on at the moment on Modelers United.
Oh,
Like and subscribe for anyone that's not sure on or hasn't come across Fred before, but looking at the chat, I think probably everybody has.
Yeah. It's nice to see Fred's growth, isn't it?
Yeah.
To be honest with you, as a channel, it's nice to see.
Done well on viewing figures last night, Fred. He had quite a few in there.
Yeah.
On the
Cheers
channel.
us up.
Plus, he gets YouTube watching as well, doesn't he? So
yeah, we might tease him and mess with him a bit, but it's all in good fun.
Right, Fred saying just stick it in. Okay, Fred. And use the hashtag ships and subs hashtag on Twitter.
Oh, fair
Will
play,
do.
mate.
Okay, Fred. Because some of us use Twitter, Fred. Some of us don't.
I do. I'm on Twitter.
Yeah, but you never use it, do you?
No. I'm on Instagram as well, mate, but don't use that either.
No, I don't. Instagram's a bit more fiddly for me than Twitter might be, so I don't. I go on there and I do put pictures up occasionally.
Yeah.
I think Carl's a big. Carl puts quite a bit on Instagram. Fiddly said he subbed to Fred last night after you guys mentioned his stream. Good man, Phil.
Brilliant. Thank you, Phil. Means a lot. Yeah, Fred's part of our little model making family, and yeah.
Well, we
just a bit of Sunday Fred time.
We just sort of came across. I think, was it me? I can't remember if it was me. It was.
Yeah, it was you that said to me, "Oh, pop along and watch this guy." He said, "You'll really like what he does. He's really pleasant." And me being me, I'm like, "You're right."
Well, I'd come across Fred on Twitter because I do go on Twitter quite a bit, and that was where I saw Fred. And then I looked for his. He said that he just started a YouTube channel on Twitter, so I went over, and that was where I subbed then. And
yeah,
I thought, get the love out there for him. Let's
absolutely.
In his sauna that he has out in his back garden.
Absolutely. I mean, your words to me were, "You don't sleep a lot. You should watch this guy. He'll mellow you down." God, and it's like, yeah, he does. It's brilliant. Sunday wouldn't be Sunday without Fred.
The Bob Rossa modelling.
Yeah. Absolutely, mate.
And I think Carl's been at the frame for quite a bit due to his... Yeah,
it's nice to see Carl back. I like Carl. Carl's a nice man.
Carl's
nice
all right.
Person. Yeah, we're
talking about Carl. Well, in a nice way, we were talking about Carl last night, weren't we?
Oh, yeah, it was on about the hangouts, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah. I was saying now, spent a bit of time with Carl at Telford and stuff. Yeah. And I'm sure I've seen Fred at Telford on the old club stand.
Yes.
Because when I seen him first on YouTube, I thought I've seen you somewhere before, and it's got to have been Telford.
Yeah.
Because I haven't been, well, I've only been north of the border, and that was to catch a flight.
Yeah, I normally go to Edinburgh every couple of years, but with COVID, we've not been able to go up. But as soon as COVID ends, we'll go back up to our usual spot.
Yeah.
I like Edinburgh. Nice place. Yeah, we always like going up there. And they have got the shopping centre to die for, and they've got Princes Street and all of that.
Oh, Princes Street's brilliant. I done the cameras on Edinburgh railway station.
Oh right, yeah.
Going back to, remember when all the scare was on over the 2000 Millennium Bug?
Yes.
And British Rail went absolutely mad over whether all their recording equipment would.
Time out. Yeah.
Yeah. So we just done company I was working for at the time. I was a project manager on it, and we just hit the UK with every railway station. British Rail just said, "Look, here's a blank check. Just get around every station and check every piece of equipment." So
yeah,
spent a few days up in Edinburgh.
Yeah, I love it, mate.
It. Yeah,
all the old town bit, right down to Hollywood. Yeah. Mary Kelly's Close. Is it Mary Kelly's Close?
I haven't heard of that one.
It's the underground catacombs where they basically built over the top of the old town, and it's all little old houses under there, Dad. You know, when you go down, you know, when you walk down the cobble bit where the castle is.
Yeah.
And you got the slope, something called the Mile, isn't it? I can't think the first part of it. Royal Mile, is it?
I think it is the Royal Mile.
And yeah, when you're walking down that big old slopey bit, underneath there is all the original houses. And what they did is, instead of knocking them down, they just built over the top of them. It's really weird, but you get to go down in all the catacombs under there, mate. There's still tours they do under there. And if you get the chance, mate, and you're up there, go and have a looky-loo, mate. Me and my missus did. We was well impressed.
I did when we done some work at Liverpool Lime Street Station, and
yeah,
I had to go. I had to look for cable routes for running coax cables and stuff.
Yeah,
and went down below, and I'm blowed if underneath Lime Street. I know they got the underground that goes from there, but to the side of that, it's just like a shopping street of all these old, crusty, dusty shops that and old equipment that they would have used on the railways and stored down there out the way.
There's a few disused stations under London where you can walk about, because the Royal Mail used quite a few of them to scoot the mail train underneath. And there's a few old stations there where they just literally closed the gate one night and just didn't bother reopening. And it's so nostalgic under there, you know?
Yeah.
Old newspapers sat on the bench where someone had just left the newspaper. And they just, it's surreal, really, when you think of it. There's a few of them where when you get to the end of the platform, where the wall tiles are, if you punch one of the tiles, it opens up the access door where you can go underneath and do all the inspections and that. And it's little things like that. You think, I'd have a field day under there.
Yeah.
Cole's saying he's an hour further up, Colin. He says, you're always welcome for a coffee. I'll take you up on that, mate. Next time I'm up, Cole, I'll send you a PM. Let you know when I'm coming, mate, and I'll pop and say hello, mate. I don't know. Nice to meet people, isn't it?
And Fred saying what you like, Colin, with laughy eyes. And he says he's on it all. That's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube.
Oh, mate, I'm useless. I must admit, I don't use Twitter like I should.
Let's see if Fred's on LinkedIn then.
Yeah.
See if he's on LinkedIn.
But I've got the website to publish. I'm still just finishing off the last couple of bits and pieces, and it's only there to centralise everything. And I'll probably use that portal to access me Twitter and Instagram and that, and do everything centrally.
Yeah. Fred saying cheers, Phil, for the sub, and Phil saying thank you, mate. I appreciate the effort all you guys put in. It's funny that, because we're going live again last night after 3 months, is it?
Yes.
So hard. When you do it on a regular basis, you sort of get into a rhythm, for want of a better word. But when you haven't done it for a while and you're back for crikey. Yeah. Fred's LOL at the sauna. Well, that's what it's like in there, isn't it, Fred, when you get that Rayburn going?
Oh, yeah.
You can see Fred stripping off on his live streams almost. I was going
to say, yeah. Cool, you watch his view account go up then, eh? Would you have the theme playing for the Blue Oyster Club out of Police Academy?
Yeah. Anyway, Carl's saying he's just working on episode 4 of the Centurion. Brilliant, mate.
Oh, nice.
Good man. Great, Carl. Nice to see you back at the bench, mate. I know you've done a lot of training and you're working a lot of late nights and weekends and stuff. It's great to see you back, mate.
Yeah, them bench skills, Cole, mate, they need to be seen, stuff. And feel free to post in the group as well, mate. Because, a lot of folks would love to see your work, mate.
Yeah. And Fred said, LOL, yeah, it'll be Telford, mate. That's where I know him from.
Yeah.
About an hour further up, think you've done that one.
Yeah.
I go to Telford, Skel Scotland in Edinburgh, Scottish Nationals in Perth, an IPMS Glasgow show, and the Riot Air show. Well, I was looking at going to the one in Perth 3 years ago it'd be. But yeah, because I had to get a flight from Glasgow. I didn't actually make it, but yeah. Telford, eh? Boozy nights.
Yeah, I mean, once the world's cooled down a bit, we'll go up there, but probably do it on the second year that it's been opened, because I think the first year is going to be mental, innit?
Nah, it'd be brilliant, mate. What's up with you?
Paul I just don't want to run anyone over.
That's all right. Depends who's pushing you.
Yeah. That's what worries me.
Paul Lines is saying, I remember the Y2K bug scare. He worked for an IT firm and we had to install a program to stop the problem for one of our clients. Did it over 2 nights with free food and drink and got paid £200 a night. Yeah, silly money was going round when all that was going to happen.
Do you remember all the slightly dodgy PCI cards that were on the sale to prevent the Y2K bug?
Oh, God, yeah.
Buy this card for 20 quid and it'll stop the millennium bug. And it was just like a load of old random capacitors of that soldered on. It done absolutely zip. People were buying them.
Well, I remember getting called down to near Euston Station in London to a meeting with British Rail. And the meeting was basically, he called us all the way down from Liverpool down to their mine just to turn around and say, look, we're going to have a problem. We know it's going to happen. I don't care what it takes. Just go and do it and just bill us.
Yeah.
And, do you know what I mean? It's
crazy, wouldn't it?
And nothing happened, basically. I mean, we checked all systems and what have you, and we clocked them forward and nothing happened when we clocked them forward and stuff. But we had to do every single station and show proof for doing it. But we just build them, and we build them for the hotels and the food. And
I still remember the New Year's Eve on the Sky News, because me and my missus was sat there with our then computer. And I was like, oh, you might want to switch your computers off. We're nearing, we're nearing midnight. And we're like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
We sat there and left it on. We was sitting there, and absolutely nothing happened. And the guy in the studio was like, well, we're getting no reports of anything at the moment. It was such a damn squid, wasn't
it? Shane Young's in. Afternoon, Colin and Mike and everyone. Hope you're all well. Hope you are too, Shane and Glynis.
Hello, Shane. Hello, Glynis. Virtual hugs and all of that.
And Fred's not on LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, no?
No, not on LinkedIn.
Oh, Fred.
Of course, I know it's a shame.
Mind you, I'm not on there.
Fred, I'm not on LinkedIn now. I dumped it after.
Yeah, I was on there up until I took medical retirement, and then it was like, there's no point in keeping a profile.
I'm Fred going Blue Oyster.
The thing is, though, is you could just imagine, I don't know why I'm even thinking this, but you could just imagine Fred stood there in that scene, couldn't you, with that slightly knowing expression that he gives to the camera.
Yeah.
God, I've got to get that image out of my head now.
Luke's in, Black Rifle Model Works. Hi, Luke. You all right, mate?
Hello, Luke. All right, geese.
Hope you're well. And you're a good lady?
Yes, Ania. Yeah. Yeah.
And Southwest Modeler, Chunk's in.
Hi, hello, Chunk.
Hope you love your dragster, mate. Absolutely.
Oh, it's mint, isn't it?
Yeah. And Fred saying Telford's always mental.
Yeah.
Yes, it always it, but I mean, being a member of IPMS, you get in an hour early, and that's not too bad because you can tend to flip around and see all the major ones that you want to get a good close look at before the general public get in.
Yeah, that's my only thing, because originally I was going to go up, and then I thought, well, I can't go up if I'm on the sticks because of people bumping into us and all of that lot. And so the easiest option for me is just to dig the pram out, suck it up, and just wheel myself around. You know what I mean? Because I will go.
Or get others to wheel you around, mate.
Oh yeah, we sat there. I could have a kip and everything. Get me a little blanket on. Can I have blankie, Dad? I want blankie.
Yeah. Don't like it.
Yeah. On that one.
Fred saying hi to Luke into Southwest Modeler.
Yeah.
And Carl saying, Luke, gotta love days off. Yeah. I think, is Luke, are you still isolating, Luke? I know you were, weren't you?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know whether he is or not.
Chunk stuck his thumbs up.
Cheers, Chunk. Much appreciated, mate.
Southwest Modeler saying hi to United. Mad Andy's in saying, hello, you lot. Hiya, Randy.
Luke saying, don't worry, Festa. I'm sure we can sort you out a trader's pass. Oh, cheers, Luke. Yeah, it's always bugged me, but I'd have to use the wheelchair to get around Telford because I wouldn't be able to be on my feet for too long, and it's not fair on the others that are meeting up with me. You know what I mean? I don't need a nursemaid. It's but
Luke said, he's still isolating.
Oh, bless you.
But it doesn't work now.
Was you asymptomatic, Luke? You didn't get it, did you? Because is Dan okay now? I mean, I saw him on recent ISM shows. It's nice to see him back on his feet because he had COVID, didn't he? And it kind of was messing with him a little bit from what we was hearing. So hopefully he's gotten over the worst of it. Bless him.
I think was it one of Luke's who he's crewed with tested positive.
Oh, right, yeah.
So Luke had to isolate.
I suppose you would, because he's been in contact with someone that is tested, Blimey. Still scary, isn't it, mate?
And Fred wants to know if you got your wheelchair pimped up with 3D parts.
My wheelchair is starting to get pimped up. It's got mag wheels on it, Fred. And I'm going to do some decaling and stuff for it. And why not? It's going to get branded up with something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can't not do it. But
Jackie Stevens is in. Hiya, Jackie.
Jackie, you all right, my love?
And Luke saying, still asymptomatic. Crewmate is very ill and is on the mend.
Get well soon to Luke's crewmate, mate, because,
absolutely.
No one wants to see anyone getting this horrible thing. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating because, like I say, a friend of mine's lost his wife. I've mentioned it a few times, and it's frustrating when people say about it because it's like it's real, folks. It is killing people. So take it serious. Happy days.
Oh, just gonna mute me mic a sec. I'm just gonna. No, not that. I'm just gonna blow my nose.
I thought you was doing a. So your reputation precedes you, mate.
I know. Right, that's that one. That's better. Stop me sneezing now.
Yeah, we know you too well, mate, don't we?
I know.
Modelers United's going, laugh out loud, good man, Colin. People saying hello to Jackie. And Jackie's now officially a purple lady. She's gone purple, bless her. Hey.
Yeah, was in there.
Yeah, I know. Mum's in. And there's a link. There's a link in the Patreon for Saturday Hangout, Jack, as well. It's on the Patreon page. That's where the links appear now. So feel free to pop along and say hello.
Philly said, "Oh, Mike off for a quick trumpeter."
Yeah, that's what I found. That's what I reckon.
And Corner Man said, "Oh, Daddy Toots."
He knows it too well, doesn't he?
I don't know where to get all this from.
No. Nor do I, mate. Nor do I. I've never heard you do anything like that, mate.
And Andy saying, "Wait, did Mike do a trouser fluff?" No, me, Andy. God.
Yeah. It's like, give us some credit, lads. Come on. It's like, yeah, they all know you, mate.
Spruku's settling down nice on there. I'll leave that for a good while to go rock hard. Put that there for some assemblage after.
Paul Lines is saying, am I doing a Wednesday hangout this week as the Saturday ones are difficult as I have my daughter? Wednesday night. Yeah, all right. I'll put one up for Wednesday as well, Paul. Because I'm then out the loop for a couple of days because I'm moving my entire PC system and everything Wednesday night. So I'll be out the loop Thursday and Friday. Yeah, I'll put one up for Wednesday night, mate. I'll do that after we finish the show. I'll put a link on me Patreon page, mate.
But why are you moving your PC, Colin? Share
that. Because a fish tank of goodness is going in the place currently occupied by the PC.
And I'm psycho to him.
Yeah, it's easier for me to have the PC on a set of wheels next to me on a frame than it is where it is at the moment because, yeah, it's awkward to get to when I need to do maintenance on it. So it was suggested that I move it down onto a frame on the floor. So that's what I'm going to do.
Felice to say, not a fluff mayhem, but he is sat on some nuggets for some reason. Oh, come on, Phil, lower the tone, man, why don't you?
Yeah. Hook, line and sinker there, mate. Gets in.
Oh, dear me. Goodness gracious me, madam.
Yeah, they know you so well, though, don't they?
They do. I've been around a while, you know. Been around the block a few times, Cole. Oh, dear.
What are we like? Quanamane, he says no, but the green fog tells another story. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Normally it ties in. There's something fitted to his door. Because whenever he gets to that bit where his door is next to the space shuttle boosters, for some reason that poster makes a noise.
Hello.
Yeah, bless him. There you go, have a bit of that. Wondered why I was getting hot. I've still got me out on Burke.
Oh. I'm going to do a bit of research on this Titanic
right.
thing after, because I know there was vessels that went out doing stuff on looking for the Titanic, but I don't know what this one actually done. And Heller don't give you too much in the instructions.
There was a documentary on it, wasn't it? Was it James Ballard, the guy that discovered the wreck? Because they was doing a research mission for the military, weren't they, or the Navy, trying to find a submarine that had disappeared or sunk or whatever, because they needed to know that the contents were safe, so to speak.
Yeah.
And they then branched off from that mission because they had like a 2 or a 3 week time window where they could go and use the equipment that the military had provided to scan for the Titanic wreck, and the rest is history, so to speak, because they found it, didn't they? And and I think that's the boat you've got there,
right?
So I might still have the documentary, Dad. If I have, I'll put it on G Drive for you.
Okay, mate.
Dan's saying it's the way he cocks a leg just before he leaves the room that cracks him up. Southwest Modelers going, is that going to be Psycho's new home? Hey, mate, I'll happily care for wounded fish, mate. I don't mind. Yeah. I'll probably end up with one of my own. That will really cheer Dad up.
Yeah.
I was going to 3D print some fish and just throw them in there.
Yeah.
Making models is just setting the print off on the printer. Absolutely, mate. I've got one that's quite happily hanging off the print bed at the moment on the Mars Pro, and it's a little, I say a little, it's a pretty massive bust that I'm printing for the Ice Queen. So yeah, I'll be having a looky-loo at that when I go off air. Yep. You can have a bit of spider pig there, Dad, as well. If you want.
Yeah.
Right. We need to shove on
for the Hello Plastic. Man.
Hello Plastic, yeah. Yeah, it's great stuff, isn't it?
I'm having a go at re-gluing the flagpole back on, but if not, I'll make one.
Hey, mate, it's a bit of scratch building, innit? Scratch building always works.
Yeah. Philly's just waiting for the day when Psycho's streaming and I'm in the tank.
Yeah, I mean, I still think I'm going to see him come in the hangout one night like Jacques Cousteau, and he's going to be sat in there, mate.
Well, I got it because my daughter said you need another hobby other than sitting at a bench modelling all the time, which, hello, why is, yeah, so I thought, I'll get a fish tank, but, yeah, I got one, and then it's supposed to be stress-free, and it's been anything but.
That's been funny for us lot, though.
Oh, yeah.
We've not teased you much over Psycho, really, have we? I think we've been reasonably good.
Now, Quano Man's been timing people out.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Picked on Andy.
Oh, what? Andy McLeish?
Yeah, I think because didn't Andy McLeish time Quano out on my stream last night?
Yes, he may have done, yes.
I think
Dan's
what it is then.
Dan's found his spanner of goodness, hasn't he?
Right.
There's rivalry developing there, I feel.
Yeah, guaranteed. I think the only way we're going to overcome that is by sharing the spanners there, Con, because it'll stop them in the tracks then, won't it?
Absolutely.
And Lucas saying there is no other hobby, Dad. Yeah, you're right, Luke. But it's me daughter. I don't want you sat at that bench all day, every day. You got to get yourself up and about, get another hobby.
Yeah.
I got a fish tank, and I said to her, I got another hobby. She went, oh, brilliant. What is it? I said, fish tank. And she went, oh, well, that's not going to get you up and about, is it? I said, well, I've got to swing round on my chair. That'd be a bit of exercise.
Oh, she's obviously not seen Psycho, mate.
God, yeah.
God, you're always up and about with that thing.
Well, she has seen Psycho because she sent me a text message the other day. How's the fish? And I went, oh, the fish is still mad, and thanks, I'm okay.
Yeah. Yeah, don't mind me, like, you know.
Yeah. Bless her. She's looked after me well, like you all have.
Yeah, but...
And she, I mean, to be fair, she's finding it hard herself because it was her mum at the end of the day.
Mum, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, mums and daughters and all of that.
And with her job as well, I mean, she's sort of dealing with situations like that every day. So
yeah, and I, you know, I think with I as well, she she touched a lot of us, even though we never physically met her. You know, she touched us all with her battle, her fight, her spirit, and you know,
yeah,
it's one of them, mate, isn't it? You know, she's part of us. You know, but very inspirational.
Yeah. Phil's in from Primetime Modelling. I feel hope you
Phil. How you doing, mate?
And Phil saying hi to Fred and to Phil. And Quantum Man is saying, now put the big sodding knife down, Andy.
Quano doesn't trust us, does he?
And Carl's saying, Quano Man, don't forget that's in a Scottish accent as well. Phil used to saying, I have model making and golf for hobbies, but golf has well and truly gone to poop right now. Yeah, I used to play a lot of golf when I back in my working days, because I used to take a lot of police officers, inspectors and stuff. I used to take them for a game of golf to sweet talk them into putting systems back on response when they'd removed them from having their alarm taken off response. So Lucas saying, LOL, people don't get it. My missus took a while to get it, and now she has her own workbench. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I used to have, my grandson used to come down, and I've got 2 benches in there, but one, the fish tank is now on. But my grandson used to take my bench here, and I used to I was relegated to the one behind me, so as he could put his Star Wars stuff. And then my granddaughter got into it, and they wanted to learn how to use the airbrush and stuff, so I did. But my grandson then found the Xbox.
Ah.
So
yeah,
it's not cool. It's not cool for him to get off a Red Redemption or whatever it's called and build models. But he did say the other week, he said, "Oh, can I come down? Because I fancy doing a bit of modelling." So I said, "Yeah, you're welcome anytime."
Oh, bless him.
Phil saying hi to me and hi to you.
Hello, Phil. All right, mate.
Andy McLeish is saying he's come back in his Andy McLeish now, not Mayhem model making. He said, "Quano Man, I'm on to you. Oh, yes."
Yeah, be afraid, Dan. Start sleeping with one eye open, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan is funny.
Paul Line said he used to have a great hobby. He could go outdoors for nice walks in the woods. And then things happened.
Yeah.
And it totally ruined a certain scene for him, which he apologizes for.
No, bless him. Oh, start dropping stuff, Cole.
And Luke saying it's why I'm part of M4H, because this hobby of budging plastic together has many benefits. You will come back to it like all of us have. Yeah. Absolutely, mate. I mean, like a lot of people in this hobby, when my kids came along and stuff, I put my money towards the kids and holidays and stuff, and models had to take a back seat because I put my 2 kids through university, and that money was apparently better needed going their way. So, and yeah, once they were out, and that was it. Back to it as soon as got the chance. And because I cared for Eileen at home for 9 years, it was quite a nice escape from caring to be able to, get Eileen to bed and settle down and stuff, and then I could come in and sit at the bench for an hour, just do a little bit of an escape, from it. But yeah, that's what it's all about, mate. We all come back.
Absolutely, mate. I mean, I'd be lost without this. I don't honestly think I'd still be here. No. I don't mean that to sound bad, but yeah, you know what I mean? It mentally, it just brings you down, doesn't it? It brings you back to a bit of normality and relaxes you and that, you know, and the community as well, you know, they embrace you for who you are and that, you know, and I love that, you know, it's a wonderful community spirit that we've all developed over the years. And if one of us is struggling, everyone just rallies around, and it's that keeps you going, isn't it?
God, blimey, mate, yeah. I mean, after Eileen went, I got bombarded with messages from you and all the rest of the other lads in the community, and the support's been fantastic, got to say.
Yeah.
Disappointing in some respects, but in others, it's been absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? You know, I mean, we always say it to people, you know, I used to say it to you, you know, and I know I'm talking about bless her. And if it upsets you, please tell me to shut up.
No, you're all right, mate.
But, you know, we all got to know her, you know. First question I used to say to you whenever we cross paths, how's Eileen?
Oh, mate.
You know what I mean? How is she? How's she doing? How's my special lady? You know what I mean? And I always said to you, you know, that point will come, and we will all be there for you when you need us. And, you know, we stuck to that and rallied around as soon as we found out. And it was like, yeah.
Yeah, that's very true, mate. Very true.
And it is. It's things like that humble you.
Yeah.
You know, and I get very humbled, you know, by the nice side of the community where people sort of look out for you and share a bit of love with you, and it's nice.
Yeah, I got to say, for many months, I mean, we went through a spell where we didn't talk for quite a while, didn't we? And
yes,
but I always still got the messages, how's I?
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, because things go on in the community that we don't always agree with, and
absolutely,
he said and stuff, and it
yeah,
unnecessary fallings outs and stuff. So
yeah,
but all that's way behind now, anyway.
Yeah, but you know, I just used to say to you, innit, despite everything that's going on, mate, how's my lady doing?
Yeah.
You know, don't always believe what you're hearing.
And you even sent her 2 kilograms of fudge, didn't you?
Well, I finally got it out of you one night, wasn't it? I said, does Eileen like fudge then? Yeah. I said, oh, what flavour's that then? Oh, vanilla, he says. I went, oh, okay. Why are you asking? I said, no reason. I was just interested. And I sent a message to him saying, you know, can I have your permission to send Eileen some fudge? And he's like, permission? You don't need it. I said, yeah, but I'm just being respectful. He said, yeah, no worries, mate. And there's Dad thinking the packet of fudge is going to arrive. And I said 2 kilograms of it in a big box.
Yeah. Yeah, which she
thoroughly enjoyed it, huh?
She did, yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, it's funny, you know. Talk about me demons a lot, and it probably drives people mad. But you know, when my demons were at me, and I was, how can I say, thinking daft stuff, should we say? I would sit there and I would snap me way out of it purely and simply by thinking there's this poor lady sat in the care home fighting for her existence, and yet I'm being selfish enough to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I found that a massive inspiration to me, and yeah, it would stop me feeling bloody sorry for myself, to be quite frank. That's what depression does to you, isn't it? It just brings you down. But you know, you'd get a message. I'd send Mike a message. You know, I'm all right, mate. Demons are at me, but on another thing, as I, and he would give me an update, and it would just, I don't know, it just gave you a little spring in your step, didn't it?
Yeah.
Can I make brum brum noises, Dad? Brum, 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 brum. Yeah, it's got the wheels on, mate.
Quano Man is saying, wait, Andy is Scottish? Did I just mess with someone from that place what has thistles that are knee-high? I'll use Quano.
Yes.
Only recently discovered pants. I'm dead.
Yeah, bless. Luke's saying there it has so many benefits. Videos on his channel about how important it is. He says, "You're right, Festa. I'd be dead or in prison without modelling, and I make no apologies for saying it." Yeah, I did all the anger management bit many years ago because I had a very volatile upbringing. I'll leave it there. And yeah, I don't think I'd be around, mate, because I'd get myself in such a deep rut that I'd want to go and fly off of things. That's, yeah. Quano says, "I'm not scared or hiding behind the sofa, but he dropped something behind the sofa. What I really need right now, his passport and the passport tickets to an undisclosed country." Dan is shot, mate. He really is.
Yeah.
Gemma's off. She's saying, "Catch up with you all another time." Yeah, no worries, Gem. No worries, darling. Yeah, I can put model making hammer away. Don't need that now. Mayhem says, "Paul lines are that's a way to make a guy feel loved. It made water come out of his eyes." Oh, bless. It is, though. The community is very, very close, isn't it? And what I like about it is, like, Luke's very similar to myself. He's very open about his mental health struggles and issues. And I hid mine for a number of years behind the Festa mask, so to speak. It's a bit like Robin Williams syndrome, isn't it? You goof around and mess around because you don't want people to know that you're actually struggling. And it was my GP in the end that said, "Look, you need to embrace it. It's part of you. And instead of fearing it and hiding it, just be open about it." And that's the best advice I've ever been given, mate.
Yeah, he had Alzheimer's in the end as well, didn't he, Robin Williams?
Oh, yes. Yeah, he had that really aggressive one, didn't he? Sorry?
Louis Bodies.
Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, he would have expired anyway, wouldn't he, pretty rapidly. But like you say, behind every comedian, there's always someone struggling, isn't there? And there's a lot of people in that profession that have got problems. And, yeah. Yeah, it's not easy, mate.
Nah.
Might put a little spacer in there just to bring them wheels out just a tad more. Should be all right.
Quano Man's now on Amazon looking for a Banana Man outfit, apparently.
Okay, Dan. Yeah, can we have that special van sent round to Quano Man's?
And then Graham McRoberts saying banana fritters, nom nom.
Oh, yeah. Paul had pineapple fritters the other day, didn't he?
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, pineapple fritters."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, got a little motor to put in it as well. It's a little motorised, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Be all right when I get the body shell painted.
Yeah, you'd be priming it soon, won't you?
Yeah, I'll just need to do a bit of fettling because I've got to scratch build the side louvers.
Oh, right, yeah.
Get them on there, and then it'll be strip it back down, prime it all, and yeah. But no, I'm quite happy with how that louver's gone in. It just needs lipstick and mascara now because it's one of those. There was a photograph that Sergeant Bones sent me of the JPS Capri ages ago, and he sent me one of the JPS Volkswagen Beetle and all. And yeah, and I saw it and I thought, God, if I could get a Capri, I'd like to try and replicate that. And this was the nearest I got to the type of shape I want to go for. I've just got to do a bit of modifying around the rear arch, in a couple of places. But as a base, yeah. And I think once it's painted, it should be all right. Sarah Jane's saying that she's been with mental health for over 10 years now due to severe anxiety and depression. She's currently on suicide watch, bless her. Modelling streams help me. Absolutely, mate. I mean, I often joke when people say you're mad, Colin, and I go, yeah, but I'm not anymore because I've got my discharge card to prove it. You know, you know, if I think things are getting bad, I just check myself in, mate.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, you know, I've done it several times where I'm like, I'm not right. I'm a danger to myself, and I'm going to go and yeah. And you just go and reboot yourself. But I used to hide it, and you know, some of my close family members are still unaware of the struggle because it's one of them. But my nephew inspired me because he's open about his issues, and I thought, well, if he can do it, I should be able to do it. So
yeah.
Paul Lines is going, yeah, if it was, I'd have been out work years ago. Atoll's in, saying afternoon. Sorry, I'm late. Starting, but duty's called. Not a problem, Atoll. Not a problem at all, mate. Good to have you on board. We're just doing a bit on. I'm doing my Capri, and Dad's doing his Titanic vessel thing. Search vessel. That's it, mate. Put in the operative word. Yeah, that's going to fit in there nice. There's a bit of flash on that. That you painted gold, you pillock. It's all right. So I'll soon get rid of that. Put another bit of a garma around there. Deep fried Mars bars, says Graham McRobert. Yeah, my boy had that when we was last up in Edinburgh. We stay at an apartment in Hart Street when we go up, and there's a chippy up there that does the deep fried Mars bars, and he's like, I'm going to have one. Get one then.
2 ticks.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Fred saying it was -5 this morning on the west coast, and they say snow tomorrow. Yeah, my weather app is saying that there's snow due. I think it's tonight. Let's just have a quick check. I'll just make sure that I'm not on camera. Oh no, it's changed now. It's rain until Sunday, and there's a 30% chance of snow on Sunday now. It was supposed to snow tonight, but we've had 2 days of solid rain, so even if it did smoke, I don't think it would settle. Luke's saying to Sarah Jane to drop him a message, and we'll see what we can do to help you through M4H. Absolutely, mate. It's yeah. I mean, I take medications and that now for it, and it just brings you down a bit. But sometimes, just like to say, I mean, I refer to my webcam as my window to the world, which it is, because yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I know, Atoll. About the JPS was black with gold trim, mate. Yeah, that's why I'm painting it black, mate. But yeah, it's only had its first coat yet, mate. Give me a chance. Bless him. It's like, cool.
It's a model.
Yeah, I've got photographs of them as well. I'm looking at on the screen up there, mate. And yeah. But yeah, this is a mock-up build at the moment, mate. And yeah, it's got to be painted and stripped back down and primed and everything. Paul Line says, what is nice is making a Nutella sandwich, cut it into 4 triangles, then batter and deep fry the sandwich and serve with a dollop of ice cream. Holy moly.
Why me, Paul? You got too much time on your hands, mate.
Cool, that sounds like a calorie gut buster, doesn't it?
It just...
Sarah Jane saying, mental health, I've realised I've been depressed her entire life due to her illness. Yeah. I act daft to hide things, and yeah, that's what I do.
We all do, Sarah.
Yeah, I mean, I've got MS and degenerative disc disease, and yeah, you're forever under the knife having implants and fusions done, and obviously with MS, as your mobility goes, you become a prisoner in your mind as well as your own home, and it's difficult. And that's when my depression hit massively. Atoll saying hi to Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane saying, yeah, she's tried her local M4H saying I'd help join, but she had no replies. I'll give him another message, or like you say, get in touch with Luke and he'll get in touch with them and give them a slight nudge. But bear in mind, obviously, there's been COVID going on as well, so there might be delays on stuff getting answered. Paul's in. Plastic Monkey says, hi, guys and everyone.
Hi, Paul.
Paul Line says he got bored one quiet day in a pub kitchen. Al says, weren't getting it, you Colin. Honest, my dad had me cleaning it every weekend. Yeah, I know, mate. I've got the original pictures that Sergeant Bones sent me of one that was done for a moto show. It wasn't a exact JPS, i.e. the Mark II or whatever it was. It was a racing variant that was liveried up, and that's the one that I'm doing, mate. Mayhem saying to Fred, they said it like last week too. I think it's because it's too salty. Okay. Fred saying hello to Paul. Sarah saying hello to her darling Atoll. Oh yes.
Oh, hello.
Little bit of a romance going on, is there? Bless them. Mayhem saying hello to Paul. Luke saying drop him a message to Sarah Jane. Mayhem saying it's the west coast of Scotland, Fred. The curse of the Shire spreads far and wide. And Graham saying to Sarah Jane, yeah, if you need a chat, drop him a line. Only he's been there as well. Absolutely, Graham. I didn't want to say because I didn't want to give you personal battles away, mate. But yeah, I know you've been through a lot as well, mate. And Plastic Monkey saying hello to Fred. There you go. Chat caught up, Dad.
Yeah, what a guy. What a guy.
Yeah. So we're gonna pretty much be ready to start splitting this back down, I think.
Oh yeah. Ready for
because I've only got the light clusters to go in the back and they'll go on last once all the decals are on.
Right.
Front grille was drying nicely. I just need to take off where the headlights are and paint them. I can't put the inner wiring in just yet because I want to spray the underside and weather it a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a bit of sanding and a bit of getting it ready for primer. Methinks. I'll say a bit of sanding. It's a bit of buffing. Just knocking the odd little edge off.
You ever used any of them, Col?
Yeah, I've got sanding mats just in the drawer there, mate.
God, they're brilliant.
I know.
Yeah.
And these pigments, Paul's pigments are coming out, aren't they, Tuesday?
Tuesday, I think, yeah.
Yeah. And I must admit, I've had a looky-loo and I'm thinking, yeah, why not?
It's just that with these, any shape that you want to cut them to, you can, because they're stuck to a bit of styrene on the back. And
yeah.
God, blimey. It got me out of some right pickles there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can cut styrene yourself and stick a bit of sandpaper on or whatever, but hey.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm like. I brutalize sanders, and where I've brutalized them before, I've kept the inner styrene part from them. Yeah. And then I've gone in and I've glued on my own sheets of sandpaper on one side just for anything heavy duty. But I'm brutal with sanders. Poor Paul must cringe when he sees me using them. Bless him. But I am, it's not the sanders' fault. It's my fault. I'm too heavy-handed.
And Fred's got to love and leave us because he's got a Zoom meeting at 4 and he needs a wee.
Yeah, no worries, Fred.
See, Fred,
tonight, if you shake it more than twice, you'll get arrested.
Yeah, and tonight, 7 o'clock, Fred's channel. He's doing a special of all what he's got coming up in this year.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why he was on about the E-models last night, wasn't it? Yeah, of course it was. Yeah. Memory like a goldfish, Cole.
Yeah, he didn't want to clash with anyone else's streams, so.
No. I mean, E-models is on at 9, isn't it? So I'll be back for that tonight. Pardon me.
And I thought, oh, sorry, I missed that distinctive voice belonging to Scaly Models. Hiya, Mike. Hello, Apple. Hope you're well.
Yeah, a little bit of spider pig there for Paul and soap. So yeah, that's what I'm on now. Just buffing around the louvers.
Oh God, Quano man's having one of his little fry-ups.
Oh, is he? Oh, good man.
That's it. He'll be comatose later then, Cole.
Mayhem saying pigments. Why what, Luke? UMP are releasing their new pigment powder range, Andy. They're due to begin getting released on Tuesday. So pop over to their UMP retail site, mate, and have a looky loo, because I think it was an email that come through to me because I bought an Apex recently, and yeah, I'm mightily impressed, and yeah, they certainly look good, and they're in a nice round clear pot, and there looks a shed load in there.
Well, so, chunks off. He said it's 2:50 a.m. and his eyelids are getting very heavy.
Oh, bless him. Well, thanks for popping in, Chunk, and keeping us company, mate. And sleep well, my friend, and stay safe. Andy saying to Luke that he will investigate. Yeah, it's worth a looky loo, mate. I think there was something. Was it on Facebook, Luke? Didn't Paul put a picture up on the ISM of them as well? But yeah,
I know he did mention them. I think, was it on the Sunday morning?
Yeah,
I had it on in the background while I was at the bench in.
Yeah, I've seen a picture where they're all sort of stacked up, and right. One of the sort of web page type bumpy pictures. You know what I mean? And it looks an impressive range. And if it's anything like the other stuff they sell, mate, it's going to work in it, because it's used by them, tested by them, and my philosophy is if they're using it, it's got to be good, in it. And having seen Luke's work and Paul's work and that, if this is what they're using to achieve them results, then I'd be kind of stupid not to try and get some, wouldn't I?
Absolutely. No night, Chunk. Sleep well.
Yeah. Ah, there you go. Yeah, I thought it was Luke. Luke saying, he's been testing them for months. And he did his Humvee build, and he used entirely UMP pigments. There you go, mate. And I showed the result of that on Sunday, and mate. So, I hope Paul's got a large stock of Haribo, Luke. That's all I'm saying, because, I'll be expecting double Haribo, mate, when I order the range, because it's going to happen, isn't it?
I'll just put in separate orders. You get a bag with every one, then.
Good shout.
Yeah.
Good shout.
Yeah.
Paul will be sitting there going, right, make a note. Festa orders. The gits after all my Haribo.
I've got stuff to order, so...
Yeah, it's... well, we both got our Apexes pretty much within a week or so of each other, didn't we? And it's surprising how... it's going to sound like I work for Paul here, isn't it? But they are a bloody good airbrush. Well, you can't fault them, can you?
No, my ordering Steenbeck's in the drawer now.
Yeah, mine's sitting up the top there with dust along the top of it, because I just lean forward now and grab the Apex. It's
good all round there. It is really good.
And it was you that said to me, Cole, you've got to grab one of these, mate. Grab one, mate. Go on, do it. Have you bought one yet? But no. And again, it's my go-to now, mate.
Finally sitting down with a cup of soup, been darting and farting around, doing the washing, and also checking on the printer, says Philip Primetime.
Oh, yeah, because Phil's got the same printer as me, ain't you, mate? You got a Mars Pro as well, Philip, haven't you? But, I don't need to check on mine. It's there. It's printed. I just need to... process it now, mate. bung it through the curing station and all of that.
263. Carl's saying it's the only brush he uses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same here,
Yeah, it's just there. It's literally
easy to clean, easy
Yeah.
to use. You can adjust the flow brilliantly on it. Oh, it's just brilliant.
I know Andy was thinking of picking one up, wasn't he, at Making Models, Mayhem Model Works even.
Yeah.
He's changed his name, and I've been knackered ever since he changed it.
Yeah, I'm the same. I keep saying model making mayhem, and
yeah, but yeah, it's a nice airbrush, Andy.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
Yeah. Go and grab one. It's funny, isn't it, how we've all gone on different journeys with airbrushes over the years, you know, because we all started out, didn't we, with the the usual suspects. The Chinese ones and that. We all started out with them bad boys, but you just once you've gone to a top end airbrush. I mean, Neil, bless him, may he rest in peace, sent me a Mr. Robbie one.
Oh yeah,
a Krios, is it a PS289?
Mm-hmm.
And it's got the Mac valve on it and that's what I use for my pre-shading on all my tanks and all of that lot. You know, I've got it set on a super low needle setting where you can only just pull it back a minute amount. Mac valve pretty much barely open, and you can almost use that as a pencil. And then, like you say, this one's got the progressive needle in it. You can start off at 0.3 and go up to 0.5, and it's a brilliant concept. It really is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Carl said it does everything well from priming to fine stuff.
Yeah.
And Graham McRobert said, Colin, I didn't know your birthday is 2 days after mine.
Yes, it is, mate. I'm the ripe old age of 54 this year, mate, as my wife keeps reminding me. 60's looming, she says, and that beige jacket will be getting worn. It's like, really? Yeah, she's evil.
And Mayor Muddleworth said, look, okay, blame Fox. He got upset and confused. Okay. I don't know what that's about. I missed something there, I think.
I'm Fox's friend at the moment because I'm getting converted into doing Gundams and I've got a couple that I'm going to be doing, and
And Andy said, I'm very impressed with the UMP grey primer. Don't think I'd use any other brand. No, absolutely not, mate. With you on that one. I got the white, the black, the gloss black, and the grey. Got them all up there, I think. Atul saying, oh, poor love. What you need is an exercise machine. Dogs work well. So skateboard, preferably. Have you read this?
No. I'm just agreeing with you as you're reading, mate.
Skateboard, preferably with a small engine attached for climbing. Phil at Prime Time saying, yes, Colin, Elegoo Mars Pro. I've had a few misprints, so yeah, still a bit nervous of wasting time in resin.
Oh, get in touch with us, Philip. Misprints. Okay, mate, I might be able to help you out on that. So PM me, mate, and we'll look at settings and that. I've had one misprint in a year and a half, so I haven't. Oh, yeah, well, about a year actually, because it was January last year I bought it. So yeah.
Philly's just saying, always been well impressed with UMP. Everything I get from them seems to become my first choice pretty fast. Yeah. Absolutely nothing more to say on that, really. It's true.
Exactly.
And Graham Robert is saying, Andy, does the primer need thinning? Nope.
No.
No.
No, you don't need to thin UMP, mate.
if you thin primer, mate, you take away what primer's all about.
Yeah, just give it a nice shake. Straight in the airbrush cut. Boom. Does what it says on the tin.
And Luke said he had some top-end airbrushes, but I've sold them now. Only use the Apex. I have a Sotar for figure work, but that's all I own now. Yeah, same as me. I put me Ardor and Steam back and me what's the other one? Iwaters. They in a little drawer there.
Yeah, I still got me, like I say, me Chinese knockoffs that I use for my me pledge coats and things like that. I've got a pistol grip Neo as well by Iwata because, you know, my hands are having a ropey day. I'll use the pistol grips. Other than that, it's the Apex, mate.
Atul saying he looked at a trigger air gun, the same as Fox, but Jesus, £180, that is 4 tanks of fuel. So
yeah.
You get what you pay for in a lot of cases, though.
Yeah, it is. The minute you say pistol grip, the airbrush price seems to quadruple.
Yeah,
it's mad.
And I'll just leave Kwanu's comment as I'm also on a diet, Paul Lines.
Okay.
Sandy put when Robert Boo just a stiff shake and then use right from the pot. Correct.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. That's all I do, mate.
Sarah Jane saying I had to fill at prime time. Paul Lane's just saying that's the diet I was on, Quano. Now I'm on the if it's not healthy, it's coming in the front door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lockdown diet, mate, innit? We're all going to have a middle-aged spread to die for, mate, aren't we?
Yeah.
Graham McRobert says, cheers, mate. I'm sick and fed up of buying Wilko's primer and need to go outside. Yeah, I mean, I use the UMP and I love it, mate. Yeah, it does what it says on the tin, to be honest with you, and I've not had any issues with it.
I've used the Wilko's one. It's a cracking primer. I used to buy it myself, but like you said, you have to go outside or be very well vented and face mask and yeah.
Graham, Andy's saying he changed his name because Fox was getting a bit miffed every time someone went to tag him in chat. It was him that got tagged and vice versa. So he changed his name.
Nothing wrong with that, Andy. We call you Andy anyway.
Yeah. Andy McLeish, yeah. Atol's going, there was always Egyptian PT, which involves up and down exercise. I'm told at my age is good. Know what I mean?
Right.
Okay. Philip at prime time says to me that he will do. Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll screenshot me print settings and send them up. Pardon me, send them up to you, mate. And get some Rain-X. And next time you empty your resin out of your resin tray, clean your vet film and then give it a little go over with some Rain-X, mate. And I'll talk to you about the Captain tape fix and all of that lot in the PM, buddy. Philly's still using his H&S Ultra. He's going to sell his Iwata as he doesn't use it anymore. I mean, you think they would go to airbrush, wouldn't they, at one point, Iwata?
Yeah.
Everyone and their dog had Iwata airbrushes. And you was either an H&S or an Iwata person, wasn't you? And then, Apex comes along and rattles everyone, doesn't it? Black Rifle says, Graham, Robert, for an acrylic primer, you won't beat the UMP. It's the go-to primer, for many of us. Other primers have their uses, but for general modelling, you can't go far wrong. Exactly. I mean,
with a kiss. You forgot the kiss that Luke put on the end there.
Oh yeah, sorry, and the big kiss. Yeah, okay, Luke. Do we mention the fact that you've put a big kiss on the end of that, Luke, or would you rather us not mention that you're sorry for the kisses and I've got sausage fingers. Only, is it me, Dad, or has Luke put a kiss at the end of that message, mate?
Well, it looks like a kiss to me. I've got to say.
It does. Do we grass him up to Sonia and say, "Here, Luke was giving kisses to Graham in the chat today on our show"? Yeah, Luke's going to be calling me all kinds of bar stewards, isn't he? Yeah. I mean, the thing I've found with the UMP, Luke, like you say, you spray it on, self levels, dry, boom. I've had no peel, no issues with masking tape, anything. So
yeah,
I love it. I was saying, talking of sausages, I'm having a treat. Boar sausages for dinner. Graham at Roberts going, yeah, go on, grass him up. Yeah. What for, Graham? You mean grass Luke up for putting a kiss in that message for you, mate? If ever I meet him, he's just going to say to me, right, you know this sniper stare I've got? Start running.
Well, if you do meet him and it's at Telford, he's stood behind that stand and there's loads of heavy things right in front of him.
Yeah.
Even if you ran, mate, he'd probably still catch you on the back of the head.
Yeah. He'd be looking at me going, right, Hot Wheels, what's this about the kiss you want to talk to me about? Nothing, Luke. Never said a word, mate. It was Dad. Dad made me do it. Oh, dear.
Right. Where are we at next then?
Yeah, we've got to all meet up at Telford, didn't we? I mean, come on. Yeah. We've all had a scabby time of it, haven't we? It'd be nice to meet everyone.
I'm sure we will at some stage. I mean, I've met Luke and Carl and James and...
Yeah, I mean, we met up at E-Models, didn't we, when Fox, Chris and that and Tony was there.
Yep.
And if you get the chance, and Tony Fairclough is at Telford any time, Helgan 3-5, you've got to go up and have a chat with the bloke because he is such a laugh, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Absolute laugh a minute, mate.
Absolutely.
I looked round then, I thought Dave was behind me.
What was that? You sounding?
Yeah, I realised it was myself.
Yeah, what number is that? 2.
Andy's saying, just blame me, Colin. You know you want to. Yeah, it's Andy's fault. Andy did it.
Yeah.
Graham's going, yeah, Colin with his wheels and afterburner. Yeah.
So number 4 there? Yeah, number 4.
Yeah. Well, I should have Eleanor pimped up by then. That's the name that the wife has given the wheelchair, Eleanor.
All right.
Yeah, I don't go there. Look at Eleanor's coming because I have it out in the conservatory when I'm sat out there. And she stuck it out there and said, you will get used to sitting in it because you've got to get rid of the stigma, mate. And she's right. I know she is. So if I'm sat in the conservatory, I have to be sat in Eleanor. So, yeah. It's just Ellen's way of making me accept it. It's clever. Right, that is now ready for primer. So I'm going to put that back in its box and have that ready to pull out and prime in the morning. I'm going to switch from bench cam to up cam.
Oh, are you?
To chat to the folks. Because there's nothing more I can do on that at the moment. I've got to put my fan on as well, cooking in it. Oh, must be an hot flush, mate. It's got to be the male menopause, so.
Good.
Oh, dang dong. Let's have a swig of tea.
You've still got tea?
Yeah, it's in my thermal cup.
Right.
Joseph Kelly is asking me, are you cleaning your sanding pads? Yes, I am, mate. I use a sanding mat cleaner as a sander cleaner. You can get them on AliExpress, mate, and all you do is when your sander's full of shite, you just basically rub it over a couple of times. You end up with a clean sanding stick.
Yeah, all the swarf's gone.
All the swarf is gone, and you end up with a nice new clean one.
Correct.
Have a look on AliExpress, mate. If it comes to it, what I'll do is I'll go in my order history, and I'll put a link up on the Festa Workshop page or the Festa Workshop group for you, and you'll be able to get one. But yeah, see, it just cleans them, and then you just dust that off. Do what you like with it.
I know Jackie got one for Kevin.
Oh yes, got one for Kevin, didn't she? Yeah. But yeah, and they're good. Well, that was £7, something like that.
Yeah, they're a bit more now, mate.
Yeah, it does the sanding pads and all of that lot as well, so I clean all of them. And yeah, saves you a lot of time. Have I got one with a bit of scuff in it? Yeah, there you go. Hey. Boom. But yeah, are you in the Festa Workshop group, Joseph? Apologies if you already are, mate. But yeah, I've got a Facebook group for the Festa Workshop, which is running along the bottom of your screen there, mate. Pop along, join that, mate, and what I'll do is I'll put the link up for any of you that are interested with a picture and say, look, for those of you that have asked, this is the sanding pad cleaner or sanding stick cleaner, and you can get them from this link. Boom, get hold of that. Al saying, or for the lazier folks, use your jeans to clean your sanding sticks. Yeah, but I get nagged by the wife because I wear joggers all the time and they're forever getting frayed across the thighs where I've been pulling my sanding sticks across them. So, yeah.
Yep.
Let's switch up to that screen because I'm talking to the screen up there. So we'll do a bit of that. Joseph saying, thanks, mate. Hey, mate, don't have to thank me, dude. I'll sort that out, mate. Quite happily for you. Al saying, what you do is get out more with someone like old Alf pushing past West Ham FC ground. Absolutely, mate. My missus calls me Alf Garnett because I'm bold West Ham, and yeah. And I do apparently like to have a bit of a wibble now and then.
No, never heard one.
Yeah.
Never heard one.
Luke saying the day will come when we'll all meet up again. Maybe not Telford this year. The afterburner won't save you, mate. I can throw a bottle of UMP and hit a target at 200 yards.
Yeah, I can well believe that.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. I can just imagine him doing that. He'd have the full night vision sniper scope on, wouldn't he? I go, yeah, look, yeah. Oh, bless your heart, mate. Yeah, it's one of them. It's always nice to finally meet people and just shake their hand and that, you know. I mean, look at us lot when we all met up at E-Models.
Oh, God, yeah.
You know, I'm not an hugger, but Dad squeezed his way in there and got a proper man hug, didn't you, mate?
You didn't get no choice.
You know, and then, of course, Fox saw it, and it was like, I want a hug. It's like, I was so glad Paul Stewart wasn't there because, mate, he would have squeezed the living daylights out of me, wouldn't he?
Yeah, Paul Stewart would.
Attle saying Telford, is that in Shropshire? As far as I know, it is, mate.
Yep, it is, mate, yeah. It's about an hour from me, but I haven't got the room to put anyone up.
Yeah, Attle saying, yeah, it's a long way for him to travel from up here in Aberdeen. They do the Scottish one, though, don't they? The IPMS.
Yeah, to be honest, though, Telford's the one, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, I haven't been to any of the others to differentiate, but judging by the amount of people that get there, Telford's cool. Get to Telford, get a hotel,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Stevens says, yes, Mike, thanks to yourself. He said they work perfectly. You can also recommend the sanding pad cleaners. Yeah, I just use the mat to clean my sanding pads as well, Kevin, and it does them a treat, mate.
Yeah, no worries, Kevin.
And yeah, are you going to gloat over yesterday's lucky win as well, you turd? Kevin.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because he's Liverpool and all, isn't he? See, and yeah, West Ham let them win yesterday just to, shut them up and stop them moaning, So
yeah, we needed a win.
No,
it says here
best team on the day won the game, didn't he? Luke says without because he's old school. Happy days.
Yeah.
Cole saying, what's he saying there? The Scottish Nats in Perth, nowhere near as big as Telford.
No, that's the one I was trying to get to the other year that didn't quite make it.
Yeah. Sue's back. She says, hi, guys, I'm back. Hello, my darling. You're all right. We've been very good and very nice people.
Oh, Sue.
And there may have been a spider pig that you missed. Graham's going, oh, well, haha. Phil East is saying, so when we see Cole in a crash helmet, we know why. Mate, I'm going to stealthily disguise myself as a wheelchair cushion. No, there's no one in the chair. It's an empty chair, honest. I'll be like Quano's saying, if you're struggling to put anyone up, Dad, I have a hammer and nails I can lend you. He's mad, isn't he? Oh, yeah, I've got some big bits for the big Rossi bike as well, Dad, didn't I, today in the post?
Oh, yeah, big box of bits. Customs
have finally started releasing all my bike bits and I'll film another episode. Yes. Luke saying, Telford is without doubt the best show. It's a great weekend. Just be careful if you see us in the hotel bar because we don't get out much. Do you know something, mate? I would happily come up and have a pint with you, mate, because you're one of us, dude. And yeah, that would be quite funny, wouldn't it, eh? Getting sozzled with that lot.
It'd only take me one bottle now and I'd be anybody's.
Yeah, I mean, I got bought a bottle of rum for Christmas and I was 3 parts, to the wind because I hadn't drunk in so long, but the wife said, no, sod it. I bought you a bottle. So, yeah. Sarah Jane saying hello to Sue, as is Phil East. Sue saying hello back to Sarah Jane. Kevin Stevens says, I wasn't going to say anything. He said, there is no need to, but. Oh, really? I can imagine you're sitting there rubbing your hands going, you get. No, you was reasonably good. The way you just sat there and went, oh, we've scored another one, mate. Attle saying, that's okay, Mike. Hopefully he'll have a V70 Volvo teched up to be a hotel on wheels. So no need for space on the floor at yours. Andy's saying, Colin the cushion. I know, it sounds better than what a lot of people say. Ice Queen says, all brownie points all round. Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, I might have a 3D print hanging off my printer as well. So, oh, mate, I'm getting brownie points and you're not. Sarah Jane's saying, I once had a Mark 1 Astra Estate that had a double mattress. It fitted perfectly in it. It was great for just staying anywhere I felt like. Happy days. Happy days, mate. Sue saying hello to Phil and Andy. Atol's going, sexy Sue, hello, and how do you do, Ice Queen? Phil East says that Middlesbrough is under a cloud of smog and Liverpool are under a cloud of smug.
No, mate, no. Not true Liverpool fans. We don't get smug because it could all turn around in the next game.
Absolutely. And Sue's saying I had to at it's like I was saying to you yesterday, me and my missus have a bit of an affinity for Liverpool anyway, because one, my brother's a huge Liverpool fan, and unfortunately for us, our wedding day was the day of the Hillsborough disaster, and we didn't find out about it until we was on honeymoon and got the papers, the continental papers that had it all over there. So we was totally unaware, but at the time it caused a bit of friction because my brother and my brother-in-law were going to be at the game.
Yeah.
And years later, when things had calmed down, so to speak, my brother said, yeah, it was probably calmer, mate. But me and Helen never celebrate our anniversary on that date. We always go a couple of days after and just, have a glass and yeah. So it's quite poignant with us, and it's given us that affinity with Liverpool, So I'm torn whenever we play them, to be quite honest with you, because it's my philosophy is the best team on the day wins the game on that one. And besides, we won the World Cup anyway. Graham says, if I'm drinking, I ain't going to be special guest ref when it kicks off. Yeah. I could just imagine, mate. I could just imagine the chaos that ensues. What have we got? Sue's saying we're sexy. Quano, he is in and about. Paul Line says the true Liverpool fans are normally under house arrest.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I mean, apparently that's going to be part of their 2021 autumn kit. Is it comes with a free tag to go around your leg. The old ones are the best, mate. Graham McRoberts saying hello to Ice Queen. Felice says all his childhood friends are Liverpool. He says York, but also Arsenal. Yeah, my old man was a gooner. And when West Ham done them in the FA Cup final, I made that mistake of standing right in front of him after Trevor Brookins scored, going, "He's in." Yeah, he didn't appreciate it. Sarah Jane saying, "Oh no, that was a transit van with a swinging opening rear doors." Oh, I'm surprised you didn't delete this one, Dad.
I can't, mate.
Oh, because he's a mod, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, "Oh yeah, it's sexy Sue. Look at all of that, look." Oh, I think you need to have words here, Dad, don't you? I think you need to draw a boundary now.
Big one.
Yeah. Phyllis is saying Bob Mortimer is from Borough. Oh, we got a bit of an echo again. Bob Mortimer is from Borough, so it's automatically a top place. Yeah, it was only a StreamYard glitch there, mate. It's gone now. Luke says the best way to control football fans is to put 2 para on crowd control duties. Yeah.
Absolutely. I've done a few exercises with 2 para out in Germany going back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, as a young teenager, and I remember being at the old West Ham ground at the bowling when things used to kick off, and it got pretty leery, mate, and it was brutal, mate, back then, football. People throwing darts at each other, and back then as well, don't forget, Dad, we was in the cages. Do you remember them?
Yeah.
All the fences went around the field, and Chelsea had the electric one, didn't they? But, we was all penned in back then, and it would kick off, and it was brutal, mate. Stanley knives and all sorts, and it's like, really? It's a game of football, for crying out loud.
There we
go. Loki's saying hello to Sue. Sarah Jane says to Phil East, I didn't know that. Yeah. Bob Mortimer. Oh, he's a legend, isn't he, that bloke?
Funny.
Graham McRoberts going tut to Luke. Hey, mate, but no, it's right. I'm actually really surprised, and Luke's a good man to mention this to, actually, being that he's in chat. I'm really surprised with everything that's going on in the UK at the moment that we haven't seen the military involved in distribution and perhaps keeping things a little calm, should we say. I am surprised that Boris hasn't leant over and gone, yeah. I think he would if a curfew came in, wouldn't he? I think he'd get the military involved in that. But,
yeah.
I mean, our base over here has been lively as anything, but I think they might be flying vaccine around the country, you know. So, yeah, I'm surprised the military haven't been involved more. One of them, innit? Because they wouldn't take no prisoners, would they, at an anti-vaccine march? Imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Atol says, yeah, 2 Para are mostly Scottish and they didn't dislike FC fans. Yeah, I can remember. Do you remember I used to like the home international football games at the end of the season? And I was at Wembley when the Tartan Army took down the goalposts and all of that lot. And, mate, unbelievable people. Unbelievable. Sarah Jane says she's known a few Paras, scary types, and some Marines. Yes, yes. Bless. So is that you done as well, is it, Mike?
Yeah, I've grew quite a bit and sanded quite a bit. And
yeah, that's the stage I'm at. I'm at that fettling, finagling, ready for primer stage. So
yeah. I thought it was only fair to come back up off of the bench, being as you were. So
that's all right, mate. You could have carried on. It's
no.
I'm just like rattling on and chatting to folks and keeping them company. Crano Man says, love that Bob Mortimer. He says the dude from the Shooting Star show is the blueprint for my high standards of sanity and decorum.
Want to watch him on Would I Lie to You then?
Oh yeah.
Me on there.
Yeah, he says it's not a vote winner. He says the government would be seen as failing if they deployed the military. British public don't have the stomach for it. Military haven't and still are providing logistics. Exactly. I mean, I live literally a couple of miles from the RAF base just here. And the Chinooks, I mean, Mike is, and they're constantly backwards and forwards. But see, I'm all for it. I think, you know, the old bulldog spirit, you know, seeing the troops on the streets doing the bit and that, would it be a way of people feeling safer? But I think governments, the mistake Boris made, and we've said it, is minute this all happened, they should have just done a coalition, shouldn't they? And boom, that's it. It would have stopped all the silliness.
Yeah.
Graham says Paris can be nasty when it kicks off. Absolutely, mate. I remember them going after a few people in Aldershot.
Yeah, I've done an exercise for 2 Para once out in Germany, and the Essex Yeomanry were out there. They were all TA.
Yeah.
And the Paras weren't that keen on the TA because they were getting a lot of money over and above what we were all getting. And we were finding Essex Yeomanry tied up trees and
really?
Their armpits.
Yeah.
Tied up trees.
Just name.
We were a signal, so we were getting all the messages back that excellent have actually gone missing. Look for them, they were tied up trees and all. So it was funny, mate. Buried up to the chest.
Oh.
And they just stood a minute and then filled all the soil back in.
Oh, bloody hell. We had one incident. I used to, when I first started getting tattooed, I used to have an old school military guy used to do all my ink in Aldershot, and he was regaling me with a story where one of the local pubs thought it would be a good idea to do a bit of squaddy bashing one night. And it got round to 2 Para that this had happened. So they decided to visit the pub and remind the locals of the error of their ways. And that's how he worded it. He went, it's not happened since.
Absolutely.
Philly says Bob's new fishing show is one of the best things he's seen in years. Jamie Bones says he can't stay long. I'm at work. Well, we're just coming off air anyway, mate. He's going to be in the E-Model show later, and his dad finally getting along with Psycho the Fish. That fish is going to have its own show, mate. Sarah Jane's off. She's got to go and cook dinner. No worries, Sarah. Take care, my love. Susan, hello to Jamie, and goodbye to Sarah Jane. Absolutely, Luke. I totally agree with what you've just said there. Should have been an instant curfew enforced by the military. Absolutely.
Many a time, haven't we, since all this going on?
Absolutely, totally agree. Coalition government, everyone on the united front. Curfew, troops, the biz, mate. And yeah.
Oh, look who's in. Wiggle, wiggle.
Yeah, Fox is doing a wigglage. How do, mate? Luke is saying aerosol, we had a job to do and did it well, not trained or equipped for hearts and minds, spearhead combat troops, nothing more, nothing less. Absolutely agree with you, mate.
Yep.
And that always naming the pub. Yeah. That be the very one. You've heard the story as well. Yeah. Painless Jeff used to do all my ink, mate. And yeah. And that's a good place to end that one, mate, because yeah. Oh no, EC Idaho's just popped in, said good evening to all in the UK and good day to everyone else. How do, EC, mate? We are literally just coming off air, my friend, but I shall be back on later with Fox, Chris and Ted for the E-Model show, mate. So hopefully we'll catch up with you there. And that was Sue saying hi to EC. So, and that's a good spot to end, Dad. That's another one done, mate.
Go on.
Let's put you back on full screen so Psycho can say goodbye.
All right, sorry. Bye, folks.
Thanks for popping in and keeping us two company. And I'll see you tonight and also see you Wednesday with Dangerous Dave.
And I'll be in the green room.
Yes, my life will be complete because it'll be getting narrated again by Morgan Freeman.
Hello.
Take care, folks. Thanks for keeping us company.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.